Hi, so our group chose to do first grade phonics and syllable type lesson plans. I'm doing the 5th day lesson, and it's all about open and closed syllables. It's more of like a review over the open syllables and then completely teaching closed syllables. So the objectives are understanding open and closed syllables and understanding how to change and manipulate open syllables into closed syllables. And the standards that I'm covering were know and apply grade level phonics and word analysis skills and decoding words, decode regularly spelled one-syllable words, and use knowledge that every syllable must have a vowel sound to determine the number of syllables in a printed word. So first I'm going to gather everyone on the carpet, and I'm going to kind of show everyone these houses just to kind of get their interests and kind of get them a little engaged in the lesson. I'm going to ask them what they think that they might use these houses for and what they could mean, just to kind of get them answering and kind of critically thinking about what we're going to do. And for the first activity, I'm going to have a kind of a short review over yesterday's activities. I'm going to talk about the closed activities or the closed houses and show on the paper how again to identify a closed syllable. So then for activity 2, and that should take about 10 minutes. So then for activity 2, I'm going to show them the open house syllable sheet, and I'm going to explain to them that an open syllable is one vowel followed by no consonants. So the syllable is open, so the vowel can scream its name and seem long. Then I'm going to also show them the closed syllable house, and I'm going to explain to them that a closed syllable is when one vowel followed by one or more consonants. The consonant closes in the syllable like a door, so the vowel sound is very short. After that, I'm going to model a few houses for them. So I'm going to bring out this one first, and then I'm going to have the door open and say that I'm going to ask them what the word is. So it's go, and I'm going to really pronounce the O sound so it sounds really long, like go, so it can kind of scream its name through the door like an open syllable would. Then I'm going to close the door. I'm asking what the word is. They're going to say got, and I'm going to really try to make the T pronounce so the O sounds really short, closed off, like a closed door, like a closed syllable would be. I'm going to model them a few more. If they need more modifications, then I can come around and show them each different, like more examples and more houses. So then after that, I'm going to divide them into groups, probably just with the groups that they're at the table with, because this is a new skill, so they're probably around the same level right now. They're each going to get a different house. I'm going to show them a blank house example, show them where they're going to color it, how to cut out the door, so you don't have doors opening the wrong way and stuff like that. After that, they're each going to get a few different houses. They're going to color and cut and work together as a group to kind of go through opening the doors, saying the words, closing the doors, saying the words. It's really important during this activity to really make sure you're walking around and listening to what they're saying, making sure that the open sound is nice and long, and then when it's a closed syllable, making sure that's really short and close it off. So then after that activity, which should take about 25 minutes, I'm going to move on to activity 3, which is kind of gathering back everyone in a large group, asking if they had any questions. If I noticed some words that groups were struggling on, I'd kind of readdress it and talk through it there. I'd also have a short introduction of the next lesson, the next day, which would be VCE syllables, just so they know they might be learning for the next day. But that won't be very long. It might take about 5 minutes. After that, I'm gonna have a little check or a little wrap-up activity. I'm gonna give them each a blank house, and they're gonna color and cut it again, and they're gonna try to make a word that can be when the door's open, an open syllable, and then when it's closed, a closed syllable. This would kind of show what students really did get it and totally fully grasp it, and what others might need more help. This should take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So then after that, that wraps up the lesson.